Welcome to yet another manga review. I'm your host, PewDiePie, here with yet another manga. Wait, I just said that. Yeah, I can't go through with this intro. I'm sorry. Welcome to yet another manga review, chapter 265 of My Hero Academia. Now, I'm very bad at transitioning into things, so let's just talk about the chapter already. Let's talk about Bird Boy and his Ragnarok move. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. There are a million characters in this series. I can't even remember Deku's name half of the time. Who the hell is Bakugo? I have no idea. There's just so many characters. But yeah, Mr. Little Bird Boy's little Ragnarok move. I say this all the time, but it's beastly. It's pretty good. I'm glad that Hori is remembering that other characters are training too on the side. The other characters are trying to become heroes too. It's not just Dekugo and Bakugo and Todoroki and stuff like that. Everyone's trying to become stronger. Everyone's trying to become a hero. Everyone's training. And some series just kind of forget that, I guess. Some series, only the main characters are growing stronger, really, while the side characters just kind of semi-sit on their ass, you know? I can't really say Dragon Ball. The characters train. It's just that their training is so insignificant that it doesn't matter at this point. Goku and Vegeta are just so strong that Tien can train 27 hours a day and still be weaker than Goku and Vegeta. He could hop in the hyperbolic time chamber and still be weaker. Their training doesn't matter at this point. But I'm talking about series where the main characters grow while the other characters kind of sit on their ass, or they'll be like, I have gotten stronger. Yet when they display their new strength, it's not very much different from before, you know? But in this case, it's not like that. Hori has remembered that everyone else is training just as hard as Deku. Everyone else is growing stronger. Now, I've seen people say that Destro kind of jobbed in this scene, which I don't agree with at all. Destro, he definitely could have won that if his leg didn't break. The dude was destroying the city they were in. In the Shigaraki versus Destro fight, he was destroying the city. The dude was throwing, what was it? Some kind of energy blast type thing. He was throwing some type of ball. The dude was a whole ass god. I really doubt Bird Boy would have taken him out if his leg didn't break. Now, it really is kind of sus that Destro's leg broke at all. You would think that he would be able to make a leg that would fully withstand his 100%, seeing as how, doesn't he own a hero? I'm saying so much, I'm sorry. Doesn't he own a company that creates hero gadgets and whatnot? Surely he'd be able to make a leg that wouldn't break under 100% pressure. The dude made a whole ass mech during his Shigaraki fight. What was it? It boosted his strength to 120% or something like that. If he can make that, then why can't he make a good leg, you know? But yeah, moving on to actually, let's talk about Giga for a second. They mentioned that Giga won't move without Shigaraki's command, but I'm betting that Giga is going to end up moving at some point. Shigaraki's going to pull out the Dora the Explorer Chinese phone and be like, dog, I need you to freak some stuff up. And then he's going to freak some stuff up. I have a strong feeling it's going to be like that. He isn't just going to sit there while the heroes run in and then run out, you know? But yeah, that was my little small thing I wanted to talk about Giga. Now, can we talk about how just depressing this Twice stuff is? I admit, I've said this before, I think, but I didn't like Twice at the beginning of the series. I thought he was some crappy Deadpool ripoff. I don't even like Deadpool. I know that's a sin to say, but I don't like Deadpool. So Twice was just kind of annoying to me. But the guy has grown on me so much since then. He's so strong, he's so just a good character. I love the guy. And so seeing him like this is honestly depressing, you know? It's just, ugh, I don't want to see you like this twice. Be happy. The dude is like a hero for villains. Now you might say, well, isn't that like a anti-hero? Isn't that an anti-hero, Chibi? Aren't you stupid? Like, are you stupid? That's an anti-hero. No, it's not. See, an anti-hero is an anti-hero, while a hero for villains is a hero for villains. He's like, he's the cool guy of the villains. He's the nice guy of the villains. He helps the villains out of pure kindness. He is the hero that the villains deserve. He's, I guess a hero for a villain would be, I don't know, a super villain, a super duper villain. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's so sad seeing Twice like this. I really hope he doesn't die or anything, which I'm going to bring up later in this review. But also, he created those, I guess, doubles, those clones of the whole League of Villains. He created a Toga, he created a Mr. Compress, he created a Dabi, he created a Shigaraki. You were at the chapter, you know what happened. Now, I'm wondering if Twice wasn't panicking, if he could have, you know, created a double of Dabi or Shigaraki behind him and just dusted the whole place or blown up the whole place. I'm sure if he wasn't just freaking out, if he was calm, then he could have done that. He could have just created a clone behind him of Dabi or Shigaraki and made Shigaraki just kind of touch the ground and decay the whole area, or made Dabi just blast the whole area. But that kind of ended up being pretty, I guess, unneeded, because Dabi already blasted through the whole freaking building and destroyed everything. Now, that thing I mentioned earlier about Dabi, I wanted to bring up how, is Twice safe? Like, Dabi just kind of blew through the area. Twice was right there. And he mentioned something about how Hawks doesn't need to deliver Twice's message, as if Twice actually died or something. Even though Dabi would realize that Twice is a very necessary asset for the League, at the same time, it's just like, maybe he doesn't care about Twice anymore. Maybe it's just like, Twice, you failed me too many times, son. It's time for you to die. Like, is it like that? I really hope it isn't. I really hope Twice is okay, because Twice was right there. Like, Twice was creating a clone to try to, I guess, block Hawks's little blade, feather blade. He was creating a clone, so I wonder if that clone managed to shield him from Dabi's blast. Which, I don't know. His clones are usually pretty weak, so I doubt it'd be like that. But at the same time, characters in this series are disgustingly durable. Endeavor got thrown into a frickin' building and came out relatively alright. Bakugo and Deku got absolutely decimated by All Might in that fight towards the beginning of the series. I'm pretty sure Deku got his, like, thrown on a bar. His spine kind of hit a bar. He should have died. His spine should have freaking snapped right there, but it didn't. Bakugo got thrown against multiple walls in that fight, I'm pretty sure, and he got up relatively okay. I'm pretty sure, I forgot his name. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I won't waste time on this anymore. But yeah, characters in this series are disgustingly durable. I don't know if Hori is doing that on purpose. Like, if it's going to be brought up at some point in the series, how characters are just amazingly durable despite being mostly human. These characters that don't have any quirk related to super strength or super durability, these characters are still taking massive amounts of damage. Like, is that going to be brought up, or is it going to be one of those things that's just like, Hori wanted to show these characters getting beaten up really badly without permanently damaging them? Like, I'm assuming it's like that. Maybe, I don't know. But that's the end of the chapter. Now, do I think Hawks is going to die? Hell no. he's going to find a way to get himself out of there, or the heroes are going to find a way to get him out of there. There's no way that Hawk is going to die right here. Dabi isn't either, so I don't know how this is going to work, but it's going to work, you know? And that's the end of the chapter, and just about the end of the video. I'm really liking this arc so far. So far, the manga has been really good outside of the Class 1A versus Class 1B fight. That arc was pretty damn... It was something, I suppose. Actually, was it something? Can you guys even remember what happened in that arc outside of Black Whip? I don't think many people do. That arc wasn't really... It didn't really have a point, honestly, outside of displaying Black Whip. But yeah, that's the end of the video. If you liked it, like the video. If you really liked it, subscribe. And if you really liked it, share it with someone else so that they can watch it. Bye.